Hi guys, so this is where it all began. Serra de Candeeiros, V93 megawatts. In 2005, this was one of the biggest, most producing wind farms in Europe. And this is where I've started. This is where eventually AFF Wind has started. On this wind farm, top of this mountain, in the center of Portugal, the silver coast of Portugal, that's where it all began. So I've taken this trip today just to show you guys that it's important to understand where we've started. It's also important to understand what has made us, what makes us keep going. So close to home from me, I decided to take this nice bank holidays, nice weather, taking a nice drive on the bike and show you guys where I've started to work on the wind turbines. 2006. This wind farm was built in 2005, it was extended in 2006, and this is where I've started. Thank you guys for following me. See you around. Maybe whoever is in Portugal, give me a ring. We can always go for a cup of coffee and reminisce on the old times, but also talk about the new times and talk about what's coming. One of the things that I personally want to accomplish is to be able to be part of the servicing teams and support the service teams on this particular wind farm. This one, where I've started, that is the one that I want to support. This is the one where I've done so much work and learned so much. This is where I want to put the servicing team in to support local operation and management and maintenance and support the operational status of this wind farm. Thank you guys. So here I am, back home, back in the office, working away. It's early in the morning, it's only 6:15 in the morning. I like to start early. Today's a bank holiday, so I can actually, in bank holidays, I can actually come earlier to the office as my daughter is still asleep. She doesn't need to get ready to go to school, so I give her a kiss and I go on my way, step on my scooter, drive to the office. So when I'm home, I try to do, of course, work. I work nearly the full day, but then I try to enjoy also what makes me ticking. That's motorcycles. If it's not on the Harley, then it's on the 125 scooter. Either way, it's on two wheels. Driving motorcycles is one of those things that gets my heart going. So here I am. It's Saturday. It's time to go home. Doesn't mean that every Saturday is time to go home. Sometimes home is a hotel or a house or an apartment or whatever it is that you are staying. Home is where you make yourself feel comfortable at the end of the day. Anyway, this weekend it's different. It's time to go home, where I have my family, my daughter, my bike. That is where I'm going tomorrow. So recap of the week. It's been a good week over in Pori. Just filling in for one of my site managers. He needed to go home for some personal issues, some personal affairs, so I stepped in. It's always good to visit sites, it's always good to give my input. For some reason, people always feel accommodated when I'm around, always feel listened to when I'm around, even though I'm not really that people's person. I really am not, but nevertheless, that seems to be the way that I move myself forward. Just listening to people, supporting, and always being available for everyone, anyone, at any time. So, Saturday in Finland, Pori. Last Saturday I was in Finland, Rahe, that is all the way up north, 6 hours away, driven all the way. And the way I drive is the way that I am. So I've driven in silence 6 hours this week, last Tuesday night. Because that's the best way that you can listen, is when you are in silence. Now going home, back to my office, back to the lab, work on more, project more, program and plan more, and make sure that my guys feel that they are being looked after. Make sure that they know that I am working on more work for them. It's been a rough start of the year. I wouldn't say a rough year because it's actually a beautiful year. Thankful for that. The growth that I've had over the last years and last year and this year, I can only thank God for that. That is amazing growth, the way what I've come from, the steps I've taken, and that's the GPS speaking, steps that I've taken and the way that I've grown. It's amazing, but I need to make sure that my guys are kept looking after. I need to make sure that that there is work for them and they have more work, so more clients, more customers, more contracts. And the same thing, wind turbines, renewables. That's what we do. We build them, we consult, we support, we instruct, and we travel around. So thank you guys. I'll catch up later on once I'm at the airport perhaps, or once I'm maybe at home driving my bike. You never know, but for sure I'll be in touch. Take care.